Do you ever see Popo get to 180 with Nana? I don't know. I haven't seen that.
It's a rarity. So this is like always the big dilemma, right? Like as the person riding from losers, you're warmed up, but you may be fatigued, and the person coming from winners has 2 chances, but he may not be warmed up. So there's kind of like disadvantages to both players in this position, right?
Yeah. Wow, and when you're at SSS with this room full of killers, S2J has no excuse for not being warmed up, though. I mean, I just imagine him playing non-stop friendlies with Foxes. Yes. Gentleman Need misses it, but oof. And Randall's there to lay his helping hand.
Did he know that Cloud was there? I'm pretty sure he would have survived regardless.
Yeah, he would have.
So, I mean, if we just look at S2J's resume, take Mango to Game 5. Beat Silent Wolf. Has been lucky in their last like 3 sets. Beat SFAT today. These are top 20 level Foxes.
That S2J, I think he was telling me he thinks Marth might be his best matchup. No, not me. It was on his stream. But I can't imagine Fox. I always think of Fox as S2J's absolute best bread and butter.
He just hits so hard. Like.
And it's like we were talking about earlier with Mike Hayes. He makes that fear. When you have the fear, the set's already over.
It's like reminding me of like the mindset when you play like Music King.
Yeah, just like Music King.
Like it's crap. Like one grab and I could die. It's like the feeling that I feel that SFAT has.
Same with Hungrybox. I was talking about this earlier today. I feel like one of the big differences between Hungrybox with his Rican win streak.
He knew the Cloud was coming there.
Oh yeah, he definitely did. He lays the fear. He's got way more fear in all these players.
And sometimes you get extra credit, basically like, because, like, on the back of your mind, if your opponent can 0 to death you, you're not going to do certain things anymore. Like, and it becomes a lot easier to read your options because you're not going to do anything that's significantly laggy because you can die for it.
Very good point. And then you get more predictable.
Yeah, like you're not going to see people like rapidly approach Music King, for example, because you can just get grabbed and killed. And once again, SFAT really smart to hold the shine and wait for the Cloud to come out once again.
I wonder what SFAT could have done about that the wall jump recovery from S2J. I feel like he had options, but
he did. A lot of people still don't know how to quite play around wall jumps. Like, I feel like it's an underdeveloped decision tree that most players don't know about.
You're right. Especially when you have the invincibility, you can instantly up B out of it.
Another good edge guard from S2J. So who gets the first hit? The thing about SFAT on the stage, he's not really going to get a 0 death combo. Like, he's going to find little things to rack up damage and exert control and pressure. But as I say that, I'm
commentator's blessing right now. Oh
no! And this time around, S2J commits the SDs.
I think that S2J wanted to edge cancel. I'm going to say he wanted to edge cancel that nair, and he fell backwards.
I can see that. A little too technical for his own good.
Nice pivot nair, but doesn't get him anything. SFAT gets a shine. I don't think SFAT was expecting to get that shine. S2J lucky to get out of that situation. Usually that's an easy kill for any Fox.
And SFAT going in and out, zigging and zagging. It's doing pretty well so far.
Oh, geez. S2J definitely could have gotten another down throw chain grab off of that.
Did you ever watch Silent Spectre versus Milkcan? Where he gets like 4 down throws in a row into like a drop zone knee?
Yeah, that was the sickest thing. Oh yeah, Milkman. Yep, I did see that.
Little tricks that they DIN, the Fox. SFAT was the victim of that actually at Apex 2013, I believe, where Hax does that to him on Yoshi's way back when.
It's so scary when Fox is just walking towards you like that.
The slow flying up air earns a kill for S2J. I really love those. Mango does that a lot with Marth as well, and it forces the Fox or the opponent to stay in shield for extended amounts of time. DI down helps him escape that combo from S2J.
That was amazing spacing to grab the ledge and avoid that forward smash from the height with S2J. It's really hard to avoid Fox's forward smash when you're on the ledge like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's kind of like the Marth killer.
Yeah.
Like, avoiding that.
Wow, and SFAT just lays down those reverse shine reverse back airs, or reverse shine back airs. What would you say?
Don't know. It's a mouthful, regardless.
Nice catch. Just catch SFAT falling there. I always like it when people use grab for anti-air. I think it's really difficult, and sometimes it's a good mix-up.
It's Sheik has a really good anti-air grab too.
Really?
He can like grab Peach and certain characters in weird shenanigan ways.
Yeah, the one that looks so wonky, the Marth chain grab at 0%. I think Sheik is never gonna grab him again, but somehow she gets it. Yeah, SFAT kind of baited that.
Can S2J take this game, or is he gonna fold 2-0? Oof.
I like that instant back air to try to mix it up. SFAT unfazed though.
SFAT DIing low so that S2J can continue the combo, and that's really important.
Yeah. Wow. Not falling for those knees like Mike Hayes was.
Does a slightly slightly delayed spot dodge there to not get caught by the knee.
Interesting. I expected S2J to DI down and then grab, but he did jab instead.
Overall, like it's something he's slowly trying to add to his game. He's not really known as a person that abuses crouch cancel, and that's where some people criticize his gameplay, especially against Sheik.
Yeah.
Is not abusing that enough.
Falcon's crouch cancel is pretty good considering how heavy of a character he is.
Yeah.
And how punishing his grab is.
So at this point, you know, if you're in S2J shoes, do you invest in just like the next set, like were you conditioned in certain ways to take an advantage of the next set, or are you trying to win this?
If I'm in S2J's shoes, I am definitely looking for the next set and trying to condition him for the future. But at the same time, you know, part of that conditioning is just laying all my chips on the table, just shock and awe, if you will. Making SFAT think twice about everything he does. Put the fear in his heart. The fear. That's my first and foremost concern.
Oof. Oh no. Signs of life in the SoCal dominant crowd.
S2J definitely not going to give the homie stock to SFAT right there.
Yeah. Well, he learned a lot about that in Emerald City when he did that to West Balls.
Do you think, the question is, do you think West Balls would give the homie stock back?
I think if he saw S2J do it first in a set, I think he would. I've seen West Balls do it.
I've seen West Balls do in a lot of low-stakes situations. But
yeah. I mean, he plays like freaking like Donkey Kong and cool stuff. Like, that's...
Oh, no! In the words of SFAT himself, we take those.
We take those. But still, you know, he's not giving... S2J is racking up damage, but he's not able to close out these stocks.
That's true. Both of these stocks he gained from SFAT killing himself.
Just like smart defensive decisions are preventing S2J from getting the kill. It's not a matter of S2J like missing out on opportunities, but also SFAT making really smart decisions. And I think people forget that because if you watch combo videos, you just assume everything links for Falcon, but like if your opponent DIs in a certain way, it mitigates the damage and the possibility of getting a kill.
Definitely. I am a huge... I always DI up and away, or up and in, and just get destroyed by Falcon's combos. Yeah, and even with those two SDs, SFAT is still making this even.
Every non-knee aerial, even knees at mid%, like SFAT's DIing down and then tech rolling away, and there's no way Falcon can extend the combo there.
Yeah, he's got to use those 20 GX techs to just tech chase him to death. You know, S2J, I know for a fact he has no remorse about tech chasing Fox to oblivion.
I mean, Fox can do so much off the grab, it's kind of reasonable. Like, oof. So 3-0, SFAT clawing his way back to the losers.
Damn.
Getting revenge in the first set.
You know, SFAT will be feeling himself if he goes away with this. But Johnny's got this. I know Johnny can. That man is never down and out.
going back to Yoshi's, which is has been their stage 1 strike.
So what are the advantages of Yoshi's? Why do you think they both agree that this is neutral? Not
So,
on a battlefield.
I'm assuming SFAT bans. Actually, I don't know how the bans work. I'm gonna have to think about this.
I feel like usually S2J's fine with going to battlefield against most Foxes. I wonder why it ended up this way.
Maybe he bans it.
SFAT does?
Yeah. Maybe SFAT bans FD and battlefield. That's the only reason why I could possibly see this being the first stage of the set.
Huh. So that must be because SFAT likes Yoshi's, huh?
Yeah.
And that gives Johnny what? Fountain, Yoshi's, and Dreamland? Huh. I guess that makes sense.
Well, I don't know. I like Dreamland. I would imagine that Dreamland gives the space you need to.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, he knew he wanted that grab.
Well, actually, I think this is how it plays out. Dreamland, Battlefield are banned by SFAT, and FD and Fountain are banned by S2J. I think that's the one possibility.
That makes sense.
But anyway, going back to the set, SFAT's always been able to pull early leads, and although S2J tends to tie in stocks, he can't seem to find a lead.
Yeah, it's like you said, he just can't damage SFAT and punishes hard.
Just good attack decisions, making it hard for S2J to cover anything.
Yeah. I like that, gentleman. Just get your hits and get out of there.
Alright. The cloud makes things interesting there.
Yeah. That made that a very difficult edge guard, actually. Yeah, you're going to get out there, and if you just back around a platform, get out of here.
It's a kill on a platter. Here's the platform.
Yeah.
No DI there.
No.
Maybe S2J was thinking it was an up air.
Yeah.
It's always tricky when you're on the side like that and you have to decide whether or not they're going to up air or back air.
Oh, come on, Johnny.
Things aren't looking good. Starting to get the empty hop jumps.
No! SoCal's hero!
And SFAT's 2 points away from taking another SSS.
Wow.
Can he do it?
I wonder what Crimson Blur's face looks like right now. Everyone in the chat put what they think Crimson Blur's face looks like.
What are the Crimson Blur emotes? That's the question. I actually don't know. I guess there's the TV one. I can't think of any other blur emotes that there are.
Just the TV, that's all I can think of. Oh! Shine Bear.
And these Johnny socks are not coming out. But another SD from SFAT. Maybe this will get something started for S2J.
SFAT in the building doing his best impression of West Balls. Takes 7 stocks a match. Wow, interesting combo. Huh. I've never seen that before.
It only worked because SFAT hard DI'd in. Oh, he just got a laser reset. Did you see that on the platform?
What, laser reset?
Yeah, he lasered him on the platform, so he was forced to get up.
Oh, whoa, that's amazing.
Something Falcos do often, whether it's intentional or not, it happens.
I guess I didn't even know Fox's laser did that.
Yeah, it does.
That's crazy. Wow, you still learn new things from Melee every day. Nice. Low angle forward tilt into the ledge grab. That was so fast.
I feel like Falcon at that percent has so many options there because if you DI in, like, it's another re-grab. And so I'm pretty sure there's like a diagram for Fox to get out, but there's just so many little tricky things you could do as Falcon.
And SFAT has not been falling for that throughout the course of the set either. S2J has only been able to get 1 grab and barely an edge guard, and that time he really converted on it.
But also, S2J hasn't even been able to get that position to kind of begin with.
That's true.
Oof. Forcing him to go on stage.
I really like that up air decision from S2J, but it doesn't get anything. Sakura.
low percentage enough that he doesn't get lifted up into a juggle. SFAT playing this really tentatively, dashing in and out, hoping S2J throws out something and then counter poking. Is there a shield drop coming? Ooh, no.
Huh. I wonder why S2J grabbed there. You think that was a missed input?
Not sure.
Because you can't, like we were talking about anti-air grabs, but I can't imagine a situation where anti-air grab would beat shield drop anything.
All right, FD, that's definitely SFAT's strong stage, but
Oh my god! Oh! Ultimate commentator's curse for Daffo there. Oh!
Starts off incredibly strong here. Oh no, is SFAT gonna get something of his own here? Oh, ready for that tech roll in. All right, he gets a second life here. Is he gonna roll in? No, he just ends up staying.
Wow. SFAT reads that tech option from Johnny, which, again, I'm always surprised when people read that.
This is what makes SFAT so brutal. He hits so hard on the stage.
And even after that amazing combo from S2J, SFAT still has the lead.
He just walks up past the get-up attack there. Very confident right now in his gameplay.
Was that the twisty get-up attack? I didn't even notice.
It was the twist get-up attack from Falcon.
Punishing that thing is so hard.
Oh, shield grab opportunity missed. Dendy shaking his head right now, raving about the one frame opening on drill.
Everyone should be consistent!
Oof. Trying to get him out of the corner. He earns backstage.
Yeah, that's huge.
SFAT just out maneuvering and out spacing S2J in every way possible right now. Shielding when S2J goes for nair, but does a poor back air there.
And S2J punishes it with a grab and then a pivot grab. Nothing else though.
S2J hoping to catch SFAT on the retreat, and he's overshooting his nairs.
Yeah, S2J's been sticking to that low up air, and SFAT's not falling for it anymore.
Ooh, reaction. Yeah. What does he get off of this? Gets another grab. Weak back air. Mix up.
Strong back air.
And it looks like the stock is good. S2J behind 2 stocks to 2.
I don't know. It seemed to me like SFAT may have had one more recovery option that obviously could have gotten beat out by Johnny grabbing the ledge, but why not try it, you know? They could always flub. But again, I don't know how long Fox's up B is.
Yeah. Whatever I think it is, it's slightly longer.
Yeah, that's all I know.
He's not getting anything off the corner pressure, though. Chip damage, and he gets a down smash.
SFAT ready, though.
DI's down.
The long charge allowed him to make a lot of decisions, or think a lot there.
And once again, the theme is second life. He can tack into the stage, take the hit, and he's still alive, and that's what's most important right now.
Does anyone play that game anymore? Second Life?
I don't. I'm pretty sure there's an online community of some sort.
Okay.
Oh, he's ready for the tech roll in. That's a panic roll.
There's probably someone in Second Life right now saying, does anyone play Smash anymore?
Good news is SFAT gets a strong counter pick out of the way. S2J is going to have to win 2 in a row to defend SoCal's turf. Can he do it?
I believe. I always believe in Johnny. That's one win for SFAT, not Johnny.
Is this lethargic audience going to raise their hands and put a spirit bomb for Johnny, or are they just going to stand and watch?
I think for this audience, if it's not Irvine, it's done.
Yes. All right. It's
2-1 SFAT.
It's correct.
It's correct now. Oh, yeah. That was such a slick wave land.
Imagine if he just got the turnaround grab. Wave dash back. Always good against Fox.
I'm surprised that knee didn't hit. That seemed like basic Falcon to me.
And S2J respecting the shield drop possibilities from SFAT. Doesn't want to engage there. Respecting SFAT's hitboxes there. Ooh, that was a really hard read to read the tech roll away there.
He ran all the way across the stage, bought himself some tickets to a movie, came back, got a shine up smash.
As much as S2J is trying to read the fake back. SFAT's just shielding really well, recognizing when S2J can hit him and just shielding appropriately.
Nice nair to back air.
It's so frustrating sometimes to edge guard that because you know it's kind of coming, but even then, I don't know what happened. You just psych yourself up and you miss.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really annoying.
I think they just waited there.
That divot, so powerful for Fox.
Like, he can't, and S2J can't just run up and grab there just because of the size. It's a little weird on the hitbox. It's kind of like engaging with a crouching puff with that, with the height.
Honestly, I don't see anything Falcon. I think Falcon in that situation when Fox is in that divot. No way. Oh. When Fox is in that divot, there's nothing Falcon can do really. Just get away from there.
Yeah. Kind of like how you don't want to find him in the tree.
Yeah. No.
Oh, and he lives. I'm actually quite surprised.
Okay.
Questionable decision for SFAT to grab the ledge there. Didn't really think it was needed. He could have stayed on.
Yeah, I'm surprised Johnny didn't pressure him more near the ledge. Oh, Johnny. He took a hard read there. He could have gone the other way. He wanted that roll.
He wanted the roll, and he got a spot dodge instead.
Yeah. I bet going on SFAT's head right now, he's like, dang. Johnny guessed my roll, but luckily I hit spot dodge instead.
Kind of reminds me of Hugo versus PPMD when PPMD rolls in at the last minute. Yeah. The opposite of what Hugo wanted. Sometimes that's what happens, though.
Wow, that was a sick shorten from SFAT.
Reacts to the tech roll in with double up air, extending his lead. Things are looking grim for SoCal right now.
Oh, come on, S2J. Johnny! Clearly showing my SoCal bias right now.
And for people complaining, this is a local. We want to defend our home turf. So if you guys are complaining about bias commentary, you guys lose today.
Yeah.
All right, let's go, S2J.
You can't root against your own. I mean, I can't root against S2J no matter what, though. I'm gonna be honest here. Ever.
Even like against Sung?
Okay, that's the one. That's the one. Sung is the only one.
All right, he's gonna need a Johnny stock here. He's gonna need two, actually.
Not good,
He's not getting any grabs, he's not getting any stomps or anything that will lead to a... Oh, as I say that! Oh.
And he gets the pivot down there! There it is! Oh! Let's see another Johnny stock!
Let's go. Oh, that was a bad roll.
Oh, but he gets a slide tech. Oh,
fade back nair.
Okay, SFAT wanted that tech in.
Oh, and another solid tech from S2J to prevent SFAT from extending the combo.
On the one hand, S2J knows he's so fragile. On the other, all he needs is one grab. SFAT's free. You can see it. It's play stop.
Oof. He has one last chance.
No, that's a shot.
And SFAT takes it. NorCal takes it once again.
SFAT will drink SoCal salty tears tonight.
SFAT bows the crowd.
And it looked like Wes kind of laughed it off there, so I like that mindset. This is looking like a whole new Joey.
So that happens a lot. So Wes obviously trying to execute ledge dashes. No one